If you are flying off, right, you just go to Bangwang Solo and buy one.
Oh wow, Bengawan Solo.
Yes.
Yes, wow. That's
No,
something they
it's-
put inside their pandan cake, right? It really tastes like drugs, lah. Big 1, 2, 3. It's Elder, Jordan, and me. I'm your host, Brendan, and welcome to another episode of the SG Draft Podcast presented by the Chit Podcast Network. Now, for those of you joining and tuning in via YouTube or any sort of podcast platform, hi again. And thank you for giving us a listen. We are just a bunch of Singaporeans that love give me them cakes. Now I am joined by two bros who love to eat cake by the ocean. I am joined by Eldet and Jordan. How are you guys doing?
I like cake, right, but not cake by the ocean. Just
Eating
FYI.
cake by the flash floods.
Yeah, actually, by the flash floods. Oh, wow. I saw a TikTok or like on Instagram. I was just like thinking, oh, is it how it doesn't look like it's raining that bad over here at my side, right? That it can cause a flood. I'm just like, where is this flood coming from?
Actually, where did they say that the flood is coming from? Because like I'm at Ang Mo Kio predominantly wholly because that's where I work, right? Like generally around the area, right, it's still okay.
Yeah, same.
I think the recent one is the Woodland one, right?
The north sides always finds like problems brewing. Noah's Ark all over again. All the people there they want to be.
That one not Noah's Ark. That one Noah's bus. That one
Noah's
is just the bicycle.
We're talking about the cake by the ocean thing, right? I actually never knew what that meant, right? Until like someone actually told me that what they actually meant. Then I was just like, oh wow, I didn't know that was what it means.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
By Joe Jonas.
It's just it's Joe Jonas. Yes, DNCE. That's one of their more popular songs, I have to say.
Yeah.
If you look at our thumbnail, right, you will actually know that this week's draft, right, is going to be all about damn cake. Not the cake by the ocean, but cake. So before we start, right, now out of curiosity, right, is cake your choice of dessert? Do you all usually eat cake for dessert?
Yeah, can. Yeah, usually
Depends.
like cafes.
Yeah, it depends.
For me, sometimes I feel like cake is too heavy for dessert. You get what I mean?
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Sometimes share also not enough, eh?
Yeah. But that's the problem. If it's too nice, then I'm like, not enough lah. But I want to eat it all my own. But then like, you never know. Sometimes the cake not nice, then you just like, one bite. But I have to force myself to eat some more. Ayo.
No, it's hard also, especially if the cake is like super cow. Like very dense, right? Then it's super hard to eat.
Because like some people like when they do cafe hopping, right? Or they really go to a cafe, right? Really because of the cake. You know, like the cake is so good that they like it's their main reason for going to a cafe. I never had that. I never really go to a cafe just for the cake.
Like if I'm drinking a espresso or something, I will eat something with the sweet stuff.
Yeah, actually, it's a plus point, but it's not the drawing factor. Right.
Yeah, but I would say that sometimes you also, when you go to a cafe, right, I think more people are leaning towards pastry rather than cake.
Correct. Because it's not as heavy. It's not as heavy.
Yes, correct. So like, which is why like if you were to go to certain like locations, like even let's say just a Starbucks for example, right, you will see there's a lot of leftover cake.
But for you all, when it's birthday, what about birthday? But when birthday, do you all usually eat the cake of the birthday? Like, you know, like I have a friends, right, that they never eat birthday cake. Like even when it's like a friend's birthday or close friend's birthday, right, they never eat the birthday cake. Yeah.
I don't know. It depends on the cake.
Last time I also always depends. After nowadays my wife tell me that at the end of the day, no matter what, must eat the cake because like respect or something like that. But I feel like why force me to eat the cake? As a birthday person, if it's my birthday, right, I don't mind if you really don't eat the cake. I'm okay. You know, like
which I agree also because I feel that like there's no point in forcing somebody to eat something.
When you talk about eating cake, I think eating cake is so much easier, right, than baking a cake. Wow, baking a cake is like a nightmare in one. I cannot believe how much work it goes into baking a cake, right? That every time I bake it, right, I eat it. Right, wow, it's so not worth the effort.
There is no aggravation in baking cake.
It's super precise one. It has to be like super duper precise.
Yeah. There's no like, should be okay lah. No such thing.
10 grams means 10 grams, nothing more, nothing less. 5 grams means 5 grams, 1 spoon means 1 spoon.
Yeah, it's once you put it in the oven, right? There's no going back already. There's no like, hey, later add more salt or later add more sugar. There's no, there's no more later already.
Why is it not rising? Oh no, I'm not using the rising flour. I'm using the cornstarch flour.
Wow.
Damn it!
There was once, right? I put the cake, right? Then I ate it. I was like, really? The cake just tastes like there's no, like I think the sugar we used was wrong sugar or expired sugar, right? There's no sugar at all. It's just plain bread. Yeah, I was like, well, there's nothing you can do there. It was like, it's not like it's like a steak. I can just like sprinkle sugar all over it. That's it. Yeah, throw away.
I think you gotta dig.
This is why, right, I've officially concluded, right? There's a thing called a chef. And then there's a specific reason why there's a specialty called a dessert chef or a pastry chef.
A pastry chef, yes. Like you really, it really needs a lot of precision. It's got a completely different set of skills. So before we start this week's draft, right, we're going to talk about last week's draft, which was the sports team logo draft. JY won with Elder second and Paul third.
Surprising.
Now, Al, what do you think? You did that, or like what do you think that maybe you regret? Do you have any regrets, or like what do you think you could have done better?
I feel like I took things that were too generic.
I saw a pick. I still know it was your pick, but
the one with the Man United, yeah. Then with the New York Yankees and
the Dodgers,
the LA Dodgers, yeah.
Not many people watch baseball as well as because you also get 2 baseball as well as 1 NFL. Jin Yong is really a lot of popular sports, like mainly like. The balance is there lah.
Yeah.
It's all the sports that people know.
And he picked the ones that like it's like iconic. So like you got the Lakers, then after you got Liverpool.
Liverpool, yes.
Yeah. Then after you got Liverpool. So I think he also picked Barca also.
Correct,
so it's stuff like that where he picked, right? Whereas mine was more towards like I was giving an approach like, okay, it's pop culture.
I would think that in the past, right, when there was when the new era caps was then popular, right? I believe you have won, but nowadays the new era caps they are no longer that much in season.
They're no longer in fashion already.
Yeah, no longer in fashion.
Like, I would say that if it was like 10 years ago, maybe I win.
Yeah, but so for Jordan, which team do you vote for?
I picked Team 3 though.
Paul's team.
Actually, for like compared to Jin Yong's, right? Paul's choices are I think quite well known. I was quite surprised that Jin Yong teams won, especially with the New England Patriots and Golden State Warrior.
LeBron is basketball. Basketball has a bigger influence, I think. A lot in Southeast Asia
and Liverpool
Singapore,
also.
Right?
Yeah, I think Liverpool. Yeah, the Liverpool as well as LA together, LA Lakers together, right? Is too big of a crowd. Plus Barca also
No, Barca I think not so bad. It's because everybody knows Stephen Curry now.
Yes.
So then you got LeBron, you got the LeBron effect, you got the Stephen Curry effect, plus you got Liverpool.
Overall, that was a very fun episode. We will link it in our description below. Now, for this week's draft, we're doing a cake draft. I think it's quite straightforward, but I think I want to ask: do we count cupcakes as cakes?
No.
No, right? I believe it's not really a cake lah. Because the thing is, it's a muffin. It's a pretty little muffin. So the next thing is, do we want to be brand specific or do you want to pick general pick? Let's say orange. Do you want to pick an orange cake, right? Let's say you put an orange cake, but the thing is, you want to just pick the orange cake, or you want to pick specific like orange cake from
this brand, from this store,
from Old Chunky. I believe because
I think don't have to.
It's
just mention if you
general pick, right?
Like which one that you had before, no?
General pick.
My eyes like suddenly a bit like.
Don't cry out.
Suddenly just very, very sensitive.
Don't worry. We'll give you a chance. Don't.
I'm not crying yet. There's no point. I'm fine.
Now we are going to spin the wheel. I have an advantage from very long ago. I put our names into the wheel. So I'm purple and light blue. Elder is blue. Jordan is red. Let me try to spin my wheel the full round. Then after that, we'll see where it goes. Look at that. That's about,
rating.
Hey.
Jots.
Oh no.
Okay, I'll take one.
Uno numero. Okay, George is picking number 1. I will spin the wheel again.
Stupid what?
It's me! It's me! What am I going to pick? I shall pick number 3.
Right. Then I have no choice.
Yes.
Stuck
So
in the middle.
it will be George L, and then after that, ending off with the back to back, it will be me, myself, and I. Let's get right into our cake draft.
Ding, ding, ding.
Ding, 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 ding. To kick off the draft, Jordan, what is your cake that you're gonna pick?
I am going to pick the first and foremost, the molten lava cake.
Oh, I very rarely see molten lava cake actually. Where do you eat this molten lava cake?
It's been a while also, so that's why it's so rare that when you see on the menu, right? Let's do that.
But when was the last time you eat? Do you remember the last place you eat?
I think it's at Lauren Bernard or something.
Oh, Lauren Bernard. Oh,
Yeah.
but but for you, is it the molten part that is nice, or the cake itself that is you prefer that is nice? Like that's like, which one that's like is important to you for the cake wise?
I think it got to be everything, bro.
Everything, right? Yeah.
The cake must be soft enough, and then the chocolate lava just blends well.
Yeah.
And then
Cannot be you break the cake, then nothing oozes out. It's just like, lava solidify already.
it's like eating the dim sum liu sha bao, right? You break, where got no liu sha?
Where's the liu? No liu, It doesn't liu out, We have the next pick by LL. What is going to be your first pick?
I think this is the most popular cake in the entire world. I'm going to take a chocolate cake.
It has to be done. It has to be done.
It has to be that, dude.
I really thought this was going to be like, but this is 1, 2 This is my top 3 picks. So
It's top one, 2, right? But I was actually reading into like how the chocolate cake came to be, right? It was actually an 18th century thing, right? Whereby originally what was a beverage ingredient to put into cake mix. So like the cocoa was actually more for beverages rather than cake. Because I think it was only later, right, when there was a thing called a cocoa press where they were able to get the things out, right? And then it was made more available for people to use, right? Then I think it was only took off in the 1930s, whereby like there was the invention of like the cake mixes, 1920s to 1930s. So like I think if I'm not wrong, the Betty Crocker, the brand. Yeah, it was about the 1930s where they made the cake mix available so people can actually make chocolate cake.
Oh.
Yeah, but originally it was predominantly a beverage ingredient.
And chocolate cake has evolved through many things. Like there are a lot of different kinds of chocolate cake. There's some ones with waffle inside, and some of them with like very thick chocolate fudge in them.
Correct.
Yeah. So, but so far, what do you think is your favorite chocolate cake? In Singapore there are quite a few places.
This one I'm torn because like I find that the two best, either Awfully Chocolate when they get it right.
Yes. Oh, when they get it right. Yes.
When they get it right. You need to know which branch to get the from Awfully Chocolate one, right? And the other one is Secret Recipe.
But that's
Secret Recipe cakes are very underrated.
But I always like the last time one famous chocolate cake was Lana chocolate cake. Oh, it was damn famous. Oh, is it? Lana chocolate cake is damn famous. It's like one of the best chocolate cake I have tried in my so far.
Thanks, Brendan. My birthday coming.
Okay. Yeah, it's those kind of fudgy cake. It's not like it's different from Awfully Chocolate, I would say. Slightly different.
I would say.
And there's one other place where they have like damn good chocolate cake, right, with the waffle below.
4 Leaves.
4 Leaves, yes, 4 Leaves, yeah, 4 Leaves chocolate cake was nice.
That is a very good chocolate cake.
That is a very good.
I think it's because the texture is different, so it doesn't feel like it's heavy.
Yes. It's light, but at the same time, still quite thick. The only thing about chocolate cake is sometimes when you order those from every not like random places, right? It's the chocolate is too thick, then it gets very enchilada. Yeah. Picked it if you didn't pick it, but it's okay. It's okay. I feel like I can pick. The next cake that I'm going to pick is actually. I feel like it's because it's a girl's favorite and I eat it a lot because every time there's someone, whether it's my sister or some girl's birthday, I always eat it. But it's something light. It's a strawberry shortcake. Yeah. So, but right, strawberry shortcake actually last time was we talk about shortcake is like a crumbly scone texture, but But nowadays it's like it's so hard to get it right. From the fact that how much strawberry they put to the cream that they use to the whether they really put like strawberry the inner layers. Yeah. The one that I feel like they do not bad. The two places is Four Leaves as well as Henry Carpentier. Oh, Henry Carpentier.
Henry Carpentier one I heard is quite good.
It's legit. I have to say it's one of the legit. It's just that it's more on the slightly pricier side lah. But and actually the Shatter Race one is not too bad as well. I think that's not bad. That's why I said for strawberry shortcake is you have two different kinds lah. Like the one is a very thick cream kind, like, but then some is like when they do it well, right? It's light and then you can really eat the whole thing. Like you eat a lot lah. Strawberry shortcake. That's my first pick. Actually, maybe I should have picked it for my second pick because back to back, right? My next pick, right? Actually, this is actually my own favorite cake. It's a cheesecake. Ooh.
Wait, which version?
Wow. I don't know. Now it's a dangerous thing because I don't know whether do I go with my own personal favorite or do I go with like the popular pick. Yeah, right. Yeah. But I guess pick strawberry shortcake. I'm just going to go. I didn't go for popular pick. I guess going to go for popular pick lah. I'm going to go for the burnt cheesecake. Right. As in that's the popular pick nowadays. People always like nowadays everywhere is talking about is the.
That wasn't the one. That wasn't the option I was referring to. I think that was the third one.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, I think me thinking of the other one. The other one.
Yeah, but nonetheless, we move on.
But nonetheless, we move on. Honestly, personally, I'm okay with the burnt cheesecake, and the thing is, I feel like it's become a phase only like quite recently, right? The texture is like the texture outside is hard, then after the inside is like
Just which one were you referring to?
I cannot say lah, don't take the pick lah.
Yeah, you still can.
You still can pick lah. You still can pick. Because at the end of the day, the cheesecake, their taste, right? It's all similar lah. I would say. Yeah. It boils down to the cheesy, like the cheese as well as like how the texture, the flavor, how flavorful is the cake. But I have to say that all cheesecake gets very gelatin after a while.
Yes, it's true.
You cannot eat more than one cheesecake. I feel it's a kind of
that
cake
is very true.
You must share. Oh, you have to drink a lot of water. Yeah, it's
very heavy. But the thing is that I think it's meant to be just like one slice and that's it.
Everybody is contented. Everybody feels okay. That's enough. All right. Okay, I'm happy. So I'm happy to pick the cheesecake. Is off the board. Elle, what's going to be your second pick?
I think I wanted to pick something similar along the line, but I decided I'm going to go in a different route. I'm probably going to take this cake because before it goes off the board, I'm going to take an Italian cake. A very popular one. I'm going to take a tiramisu.
Tiramisu.
Oh no!
So there are a lot of rumors about how the cake originated from. But there is one rumor, right, that I found really very funny. So basically, right, okay, so in direct translation in Italian, right, tiramisu means a pick-me-up.
Oh.
And the cake, right, was actually invented by a matrice of a house of pleasure in Treviso, Italy, right. It was actually offered to males at the end of the evening to reinvigorate themselves and solve their problems when they were to basically go home and have their conjugal duties with their wives. Basically, it was an olden day Viagra. Huh? What was this?
Cause got alcohol.
Got alcohol inside. Yeah. But actually, I don't know whether the original version is like there is alcohol inside, you know?
No, that's the thing, because there's like variations of it, right? So this one actually was rumored story that actually happened, right? But a lot of the other states actually say that it was actually invented by an Italian man in about the 1950s, 1960s. Yeah, so it's dependent, right? But I found this very funny because I think this is one of the few cakes whereby like the origin story is actually conflicting. I will say this lah: if you can get the right tiramisu, right, irregardless of whether it has alcohol or not, right, it is awesome.
Yeah, I would say it's true. When I had the tiramisu I went to Italy, right? It was the best tiramisu I had, and there was no alcohol. I was just like, damn, this is really good tiramisu. I was just like, wow, this is really quite mind blowing stuff. This is really quite mind blowing stuff.
Because if I'm not mistaken, they put espresso at the bottom instead of alcohol sometimes to give it like that sort of bitterness.
Bitterness, yes.
For me, right, I am blessed to have relatives that know how to bake. And I think you guys will agree, right? Like my auntie Yvonne's tiramisu is probably my favorite. But do you see like in the recent one, right? You remember there's the culinary wars thing on Netflix?
Oh yes. The Asian one, right?
The Asian one, right? The chef, one of the chef, right? They use store ingredients, right? Then he made like a tiramisu using like hazelnut or like some chestnut cream one. And he using our convenience store ingredients, right? Is very like, wow, this guy very good.
That's a good pick. George, you have back-to-back picks. What you gonna pick? Tiramisu.
I am going with something local.
Oh.
Let me see whether I is the correct one. I think it is.
I'm going to pick the pandan chiffon cake.
Oh.
Yes, I think this one, even foreigners will like it.
Yes.
Yes.
If you are flying off, right, you just go to Bengawan Solo and buy one.
Oh wow, Bengawan Solo.
Yes.
Yes, wow. There's
No,
something they
it's-
put inside their pandan cake, right? It really tastes like drugs, lah. It's like nice, soft, fluffy, green. Honestly, some people say, I also like the first time people eat it, they will say the color is not very appetizing, right? But
Yeah.
wow, once you
Yeah,
eat it, right,
yeah.
then every time you see that color, you just think of pandan chiffon cake.
Actually, the outside color looks boring. Right? Once you cut it inside the green,
Yeah.
look more greener than the FIFA feel. Right?
The FIFA view.
How would you describe the taste of pandan? You get what I
Pandan
mean?
itself is a leaf.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but I just cannot describe like
Nasi
how
lemak.
a pandan cake tastes like.
Nasi lemak.
One fun fact: lizard hates pandan smell.
Oh yes.
This one, yes.
That's why they always put the pandan inside the car. But pandan chiffon cake is off the board. That's a very nice good
Yeah.
pick. What is your next pick?
I'm gonna pick chai tao kueh, carrot cake.
Carrot cake. Wow.
Hey, you just to clarify the Ang Mo one and not the Chinese one.
Cannot be the that doesn't qualify lah. That doesn't qualify.
So yeah, so my pick is the Angmo carrot cake.
For carrot cake, I feel like this is something very interesting. Because like the first time I ate carrot cake, the carrot cake, I really in my mind I couldn't get over the fact that this is carrot cake. Eh. Yeah.
Like there's nothing tastes like carrot.
Yeah, like which
It's
part of the
nothing.
cake has carrot inside? I don't understand. Yeah, I was like,
Maybe the garnish, they put the
Yeah.
carrot on the top of the cake.
plus the fact that the color usually they always put a lot of cream, so it's usually white color. Right? Then you're just thinking, where is this carrot that you're talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But George, what's your favorite carrot cake?
From your relatives one. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
One other place that does not bake carrot cake, right, is the Rich Good Cake Shop.
The one with the Swiss roll? No.
Yes, the one with the fish roll. They have carrot cake as well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's not bad. That is not bad. Carrot cake is off the board. What is gonna be your third pick?
I'll probably go with one of my favorite cakes, and I think it's very popular. I'm gonna go with a milk crepe cake. Or more or less like a 1,000 crepe cake. I think it's the ones that you see at Chateraise.
Yes. The
Chateraise or like
many layers cake,
yeah.
right?
Mainly.
I think Henry Carpenter also has a
big
variation of that one. Crepes are French, ma.
Mm.
Yeah. So it's basically like the chef's like, I got leftover crepe, I just make a cake. So it was I think about the 17th century where they just use leftover crepe, then they just lay it over with cream. Yes, but I like the one from Chateraise. A bit. The original one, I think the vanilla one.
Yeah, I feel like the crepe cake was the one that made the Chateraise become very popular. It was like the first popular cake. The vanilla one really very nice, I remember.
The vanilla one is like very shock. Anybody want to get into the world of crepe cake, right? Just go to Chateraise, buy the vanilla version.
Crepe cake is off the board. Now it's up to me. I think I'm gonna pick all the funny cakes now. I feel like it's like once in a while you eat, it's a very nice kind of cake. So I'm going to pick this cake that you eat it awfully cold. I'm going to pick young time. I believe at one point of time everybody's favorite cake was this, because when you're young you always go to Swenson and get it. You get the ice cream cake. I mean the only thing about this cake is just that they're troublesome to keep.
Yeah.
And then you can't, right? It was like if you really take it just like off the freezer, it's like
Then you got no patience, right? Then you just go to the microwave oven, ting, then you come out. Melted.
Actually, that's true.
Yeah, that's very true.
The worst part is that if you leave it in the fridge too long, right, it becomes like a rock. So you have to like
the freezer.
If you leave it Then if you put it in the freezer for too short, right, then it just becomes too soft. Then it just tastes like watered down cream.
And the watered down version is just horrible.
And
that's why I feel like for ice cream cake, right, the best is you just have it at Swenson's. Like they really bring it out, right? It's just nice, the consistency you want, the one that you feel like you're cutting down something, right? Ice cream is hard, everything is nice.
And the disposable knife is plastic.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, how to cut, already. My favorite, the
Just
favorite.
one side, just lick one side.
Yeah. Everybody just licking together.
You ever kena, right? Like you see the one, right? It's like, okay, boy, cut your cake. How come you taking so long? Let's say the cake very hard.
Cannot cut. I think cannot cut. Then you put in the freezer too long, then it's too hard. Then like everybody just like blow the candle off and then like, hey, where's the cake? Oh, we're waiting for it to defrost. Next cake that I'm going to pick. I don't know whether should I pick this one next or last, but okay lah. I'll pick this first lah. Cause the thing is, I think the other cake I think can be the last cake. This is the first time that I ate a cake so randomly out of color. I'm going to pick the red velvet cake. Ooh.
Wow.
Red velvet cake with the cream cheese. Damn. The Rich Good Cake Shop has a very legit red velvet cake. Lady M also, if I remember correctly, their red velvet cake is also quite nice. Yeah.
PS also does good, right?
Yes. PS Cafe also is not bad.
Sedeli.
Ooh, actually, red velvet cake, I feel somehow or another it's quite easy to do. Because like everyone's red velvet cake is so nice. As long as you use the right kind of cream cheese. I have tasted very lousy cream cheese, so it's like as long as you use the right kind of cream cheese and the red velvet is fluffy, that's all you need.
Yeah.
There's one place I ate red velvet super sucks. The red cake portion is supposed to be spongy and fluffy, right?
Yeah.
It's like dry and flaky.
Ooh.
Yeah, I forgot where was it, but I just
And honestly, it's really quite hard to mess up a red velvet cake because the ingredients are so specific, you know. And and there's only really one kind of red velvet cake. Yeah, I never knew, right, that it was like the kind of chemical reaction, you know, non-Dutch cocoa and baking soda.
Is it? It's like some form of acid, right? Baking soda or some form of acid. Some form of acid,
right? Or baking soda.
How they get the red color? Right? I heard it's from like they extract from the beetroot.
I think I saw it. It's during World War II, right? World War II, right? I don't know whether they still add the beets, but I remember I saw that in the fun facts is that the World War II they add the beets as coloring due to rationing, right? Probably now it's food coloring, because the thing is.
I would think it's food coloring also.
Yeah, because
I would say it's food coloring.
I don't know. I don't think they have the time to go and like do chemical reaction. Let's go do some chemical reaction with cocoa and acid to make it red. Happy to pick the red velvet cake. What is gonna be your fourth pick?
I was contemplating since Brandon picked Best Burn whether I should go with this, right? But since there is ready, I'm gonna go with it anyway. I'm gonna pick a New York cheesecake.
Yes, this is my favorite. Yeah.
Why you don't pick New York cheesecake?
Dude.
I felt like because I picked the strawberry shortcake, right? Then I felt like I was going for a very feminine theme. So burnt cheesecake is a very feminine, like a very girl vibe, you know.
Really, man?
For guys very rarely order burnt cheesecake, but all the burnt cheesecake usually is all the girls start baking. Suddenly during COVID, all the girls are baking burnt cheesecake. I don't know why. It's easy to bake, Yeah, I think so. I don't know.
You want to burn down the house.
Burn down the house.
Like generally, I would think of cheesecake as like this version of the cheesecake, like the New York.
Yeah. Wow.
It's like the very just the cheesecake on top with the cream, and then it's just a crust at the bottom.
The crust is important. Then after that, and it's so hard to get it wrong also.
I don't know why, right? Because this one is very interesting. Like you always wonder what's the thing, right? You know the original name for the cheesecake was called what? It was called Libum. It was Greek. So it was basically like it was 2 pounds of well-crushed cheese, right, mixed with flour and a single egg and made into a loaf. And it was like a version of it with honey, right, was actually the snack used in the early Olympics to give them energy. Wow. The Romans took it on, right, as a dessert for the gods.
And it really tastes like it's for the gods. Because when you eat it, you just like the first mouth, right, is the best. Then after from there it's a downwards.
Okay, it's a slippery slide. But I ask you, right, since you love New York cheesecake, right, when you think of New York cheesecake in Singapore, where do you think?
I used to love, right, the Hyatt, the hotel cheesecake. Wow.
Not the other one, Hilton Hotel.
Hilton Hotel. Yeah.
Hilton Hotel change to Voco Hotel already.
I know, but at the time,
Yeah.
like I think in Singapore, it was like very popular. There was the Hilton Hotel cheesecake, ma.
First
Do you
time
remember? Do you
preference.
remember? Do you remember what it tasted like? Or did you eat it recently?
Oh, it tastes like heaven.
Like,
No, it's like the cheesy is like cheesy enough. Must be really cheesy enough. Like not too hard, not too soft. Like it's like it melts in your mouth kind, right? Then after that, like the bottom is like crunch. Must be crunchy. Must bite it. Then you like got the bite. Wow, nice
Like
crunch.
the biscuit, right, or the crust biscuit.
Yeah. Wow. But New York cheesecake's off the board. George, what's gonna be your last two pick?
Alright, I'm going to my fourth pick. I'll go with the double chocolate mousse cake.
Ooh. Double chocolate mousse cake. I feel like again it's like when you talk about sinful cakes,
it's like versus you take 1 cup of this mousse cake, right? Versus you eating 1 cheesecake, right? Like you won't see
I
people
think
eating
it's
too
bad.
much. you don't see people eating twice.
Yeah. It's like
dude.
it's the same thing as after the first mouth always tastes the best because it's like you get the taste of like
so full already.
Then after you eat the second mouth, then you're just like, this is a bit much. Then
This
the
is hard.
mouth is just like, then you're just like,
Maybe is that the reason why purposely, right, when you go to buffets, right, they give it very small
Yes.
because it's very jialat.
yes, like it's usually bite size. You just put your one bite. I feel like a lot of places it does it a bit fudgily. Like it's like a fudge. Yeah, double chocolate mousse fudge cake or something like that.
Some places do it like trio, like mousse, cake, then biscuits.
Yes. Some people do that also. Yeah.
But I know there are some that is just purely mousse. There's no biscuit, nothing at the bottom.
Yeah, no biscuit, but the bottom is
mousse,
it's like a cake lah.
10%.
Yeah. Oh, double chocolate. What a sinful pick. A double chocolate mousse cake.
Yeah, so a sinful pick will end off with something light.
What's going to be your light pick?
I'm gonna end off with something fruity.
Ooh,
Lychee rose cake.
Lychee rose cake. Wow.
I want to highly recommend G Patisserie in Millennial Walk.
Wow. That's something to do with lychee and rose, right? It's just pairs so well. Combi. It's damn good combi. Yeah.
It's like pandang itself. Like you don't know how to say the flavor itself. Yeah.
And the thing is, it's not so sweet. It's not like lychee cake where it's like too sweet. It's like a very nice blend of sweet and like floral taste.
Yeah,
sweet and fruity lah.
Then got some fruit pulp.
Yeah. But I have to say it's quite hard to find lah. Like it's not that it's a cake that you find everywhere. Yeah.
Yes.
It's very the word I think is refreshing and sweet.
Refreshing.
Yeah. Wow, what a good mix. Like after such a sinful pick, then you go for a lychee, like a nice sweet and refreshing. What is going to be your last pick?
Okay, I was thinking whether I would take this, but it may or may not get vetoed. But I'm just gonna take it anyway. I'm gonna take a pancake.
Cake.
I don't think that qualifies as a
But
cake.
the thing is that technically a pancake is according to cake is a cake. Pancake technically has the word. That's why it's like it has the word cake in it.
The sub word is waffle.
Yeah. Yes. I will put it quite close to waffle than a cake. Very rare thing of pancake as a cake. It's like when you think of category of cake, it's like
I'm okay with getting it vetoed, but just that it's like it's called like a flat cake.
In Singapore context.
Yeah,
Okay,
especially in Singapore.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay, I will remove that. Then I will go with another cake that I know.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with a pound cake.
Ooh.
Yes. So the pound cake that people don't know, right? I think once I say this brand, right, people understand Sara Lee. One flavor, right? And the reason why it's called a pound cake, right, is because the three originally were just 4 ingredients. It was just flour, sugar, butter, eggs.
Yeah,
and
it's supposed to be the most simple. Yeah.
And the reason why it's called a pound cake, right? Because you needed a pound of each ingredient. That's literally why it's called a pound cake. The simplest version of like the cake. It's not as light as a chiffon cake, but it's dense. But it's still a bit more dense also.
The pound cake is one of the nicer cakes that you eat together with ice cream.
Coffee.
And
coffee also.
Yes. When you want to first start baking, this is one of the cake that you should start baking with also. All right. So that was our cake draft. So let me recap our team. So for Jordan, his team is molten lava cake, the pandan chiffon cake, the carrot cake, the double chocolate mousse cake, the lychee, and to ending off his team is a lychee rose cake. For Al's, his team is a chocolate cake, tiramisu cake, crab cake, New York cheesecake, and to end off is the pound cake. For myself, it will be the strawberry shortcake, burnt cheesecake, ice cream cake, red velvet cake, and as well to end it off is the Christmas log cake. So, boys, do you all have any honorable mentions?
The Black Forest.
The Black Forest, a cake that no one really likes, but we eat it for birthdays.
I like the cherry.
Not hard, because you know or not, to me, Black Forest means a totally different story. And it happened at youth camp.
Oh, is it?
Ooh.
Yep. Involving our friend and a very bad stomachache.
Oh.
Then everybody referred to Black Forest because he made the toilet smell like crap.
Black Forest. Wow, that is bad. That is bad. That will make me feel like not eating Black Forest cake even more.
You don't want to eat Black Forest.
Yeah. I really would not eat. But I feel like for a lot of honorable mentions, right, like the cakes that I was thinking of, right, it's a very niche cake. Like for example, I think it's like a durian cake.
Yeah.
Durian, yeah. Not
but if
everybody will like it.
Yeah, if it's a
I
love
would
hate
like
thing,
it.
yeah, I would like that as well. L not so much. Yeah.
Nah, I'm not a vegetarian. But there was one that I also think. I think got two, right? Like you know because once Jordan picked the pandan chiffon cake, right, I find it very hard. It's like the pandan kaya cake
Mm.
from Bangkuan Solo.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes,
Like that later one,
yes. The one that, yeah, I feel like there's something amazing about how pandan and kaya just go so well together.
How kaya come about is from pandan as well.
Oh, is
Kaya
it?
coconut,
Yeah.
Kaya
I didn't
coconut.
know. I would. Is it pandan really? Kaya comes from pandan?
Yeah.
I thought kaya is coconut.
Oh, there is coconut. There's pandan essence as well.
Oh, is it? I really did not know that. Learning something. Wow, fun facts. That you learn every other day. Huh?
Indonesian version of like the layer cake, the lapis lagi. The lapis lagi, but then we call it kueh lapis.
Kueh lapis. Yes.
The reason why I say it is because the kueh lapis there's two types of kueh lapis. There's the the kueh lapis, the multicolour one.
Yeah.
And there's the one that we know as kueh lapis is the brown colour cake, the multiple layer one.
But
Yes.
speaking of multiple layer, my one of the best nicest cakes it's a nice cake that I like to eat is the peanut butter chocolate cake from Lavo. Whew, the layers of peanut butter and chocolate.
Bro, that's a heart attack. That's the legit a heart attack on a cake.
That is like a heart attack in a
Like
dream
upper
peanut butter chocolate. They it's such a thin layer of peanut butter. They do it so well that it's not overbearing.
Yeah.
Normal peanut butter and chocolate cake, right? Usually you eat one mouth, right? You feel like you need to drink one entire 1 liter of water to just swallow the cake down. But this one,
Correct. But
Yeah, man.
this one is like I would say that instead of one, it's like you need three. Then three, then you drink water.
Yeah.
3 then you drink water.
at least you at least can enjoy the 3 bites. You don't need to like every bite. There's like
But dude, the cake is huge though. It's like
but it's amazing. Yeah. If you have to, if you have to pick for a team other than your own, which team will you pick? I think for me, I'll pick Al's team. I really love New York cheesecake, and and there's the chocolate lahana cake. Woof.
Nice. I'll pick Brandon's pick because of the velvet.
Red velvet. Damn.
very hard for me to pick. I think very hard for me to pick. But
50-50,
Is it me or Brandon? Choose one.
Cannot lah. But I would say my birthday coming in, Christmas coming.
So that was our cake draft. Alright, that was our cake draft. If you enjoyed the episode, please remember to like and subscribe. We have an episode that comes out every Friday. But at the same time, if you're into football, we have the football kaki that drops every Wednesday. And our Kopi Bro show, where we talk about fun and trivial topics, is out every Monday. Now, if you want to vote for which team you think drafted the best, you can head over to our Instagram every Friday at 12 p.m. to vote. But remember that voting closes the very next day on Saturday at 12 p.m. as well. So please remember to head over to our Instagram and go. And now we hope that you eat as much cake as you can for this weekend. But remember,
Keep warm because there's a draft coming.
And remember, a party without a cake is just a meeting.
Brendan, remember to bring your cake,
Yes.
hey,
And Christmas coming also.